That might be a kill. That was super good. Hello guys and welcome to patch 10.8 Nunu on my Smurf account with the Nunu bot skin. There it is. And my Yumi was AFK for a little while. It is fine because she will still be on time on the lane. But let's get into the jungle changes. My Hunter's Talisman got a slight buff. When I'm under 30% health, it actually increases its healing by 50%, which seems like a big deal for most junglers, but honestly, as a Nunu, I probably won't notice it as much as like someone, let's say Echo or someone, because they are not as healthy in their clear. But as for Nunu, I probably won't see too much changes for my jungle clear just because the sustain got buffed. Apart from that, they reduced XP gains from kills, so this might be a change as well. And apart from that, this game looks pretty much the same as before because most of these charts didn't even get a slight change, so there's not really a big change that I can show off in this very game. Alright, let's get into the lanes. They have Ludocock, fearsome combo. I believe you all lost to it already, so I want to make sure they can't style on my bottom laners in order for me to not lose the game. My mid lane just died, that's too bad, but it happens. Also focus a little bit too much on talking here. But I can now just get the scatter crab and leave. Really easy. Just Q and smite it while it is disabled, so it gets additional true damage. And now alright, I don't need to go top lane because my Jax already died. But I would have had to make sure that he doesn't die to Wukong. But he sadly died already in the tower. Right, so this will probably mean that if the Wukong didn't clear his raptors already, I will check them. Because I can, even if they are not there, I can still set up some vision in the enemy jungle, which is really worth it. And if not, I can just recall there from this point after dropping some vision there and go back into my base. Right, to have vision here, pop the scrying plant, and then I will go back. I can sell the refillable potion in order to... I can't. I need to counter gank top lane. Come on, man, walk towards me. Oh no, he is walking towards me. That's good. Really good. Saved my ally. And maybe, just maybe, I can actually turn this fight. He has no flash. Well, but this is the reason why you always need to counter gank. It's just so strong. You saw how the Jax should have died if I wasn't there, but instead we turned it around and got one kill out of it, which is super worth it. Right. And we can even push it into the tower. So as we just saw, counter ganking is always your uttermost top priority. And because I counter ganked, my top lane didn't lose, as well as me not backing in time. But honestly, that's not in time. That's just good map awareness, if you ask me. And now I should probably opt for the scatter crab instead of this raptor camp and maybe gank bottom lane. I can get the scatter crab in time. I will see. Oh, he just cleared it. So this means my bottom lane is overextended. Yes. That's too bad. Blood wants its mute. Alright. Kill this guy and now walk away. Not much I can do anymore here. But I honestly can just kill this guy and leave. Even if it costs my flash. Maybe You could have just seen the Tooth and Nail passive from my jungle item tick, but with Nunu sustain it is barely noticeable. Right, roll over them so you can see it. The jungle passive is ticking on them, and then I can roll into the raptor camp. Some small optimization. What are they doing? They're fighting. Wukong should still be around. Right? Isn't? Then they just let Cock to die, which is good. But I would have had to react to that. If the enemy Wukong was coming, I would have needed to counter it. Right. At this one. I'm kinda ahead in CS. But, well, I'm not actually. I just didn't see the Wukong, so it doesn't matter. There's no difference right now in CS. Top lane going. My Jax is really scared. I know how he is, but honestly I believe that's a little bit too much. Let's check his raptors. I can just clear them so fast. That might be a kill. That was super good. I clenched a little because maybe the tower would have fired another shot, but luckily it didn't. Yeah, this was crazy. This was a crazy good move. Spotting the concrete, charging up my ult, and seeing how he tried to get out but couldn't. Funny stuff. Also my flat reacted properly, just by using his Q on the enemy Wukong, which resulted in us getting the kill on him. Needless keeping. And now the counter gank in mid lane. No, it's not a counter gank, it's just the reinforcement. Counter gank would have been top lane. I decided for the wrong decision. Well, I made the wrong decision, not I decided. Why is my team so angry at me? They play like... you know how they play. But I guess this is just lower elo, where you want to complain about your jungler. Thank you this one though. And now I can roll back into Crux. Also my flat did get the kill on the enemy Galio, which gave me another assist to add to my collection. General Grievous approves. Let's get a sip to drink of unhealthy stuff. And I can even finish my Mercury boots. I might... let's just... can't be wrong ever. Let's just buy another control rod. Spot the drag timing. I do believe that I can only do wolves and then I need to go bottom lane in order to contest the drag. So I will opt for that. And I will have to leave the Jax alone. I already wanted to say I can't make that curve. Apparently I can. Too much movement speed is kinda unhelpful for Nunu. Like, there are cases where it honestly just hurts you. But the enemy can't escape from you if you have enough movement speed. So it's a 50-50 trade, I guess. Or more like 70-30, because more movement speed is better for you than actually being slower. Where can I set up my herald? Or maybe this ward? Yeah, they are overextended if they stand there. I can honestly just walk into them. Oh, I should have seen that coming. Honestly, I don't want to fight them. This was so bad. I flashed too late and I died for it. If I had flashed a little bit earlier, I might have been able to do something more, but like this. Also, I shouldn't have snowballed the Lulu. But I certainly can steal this Drake. Last cone is up, I got the scrying plant, and we got vision on the Drake now. So that's me having my smite up. Yeah, he knows. He knows he can't do it. Also, the bottom lane is completely on cooldown. Still work. Somewhat badly executed, but honestly, I believe this was worth it. 2 kills for us. Maybe with the shutdown on me for Cork. I don't know. Pronounce this guy's name and YouTube blocks your video. Nice. Maybe I need to pronounce the tail a little bit softer. Four camps ahead on phone. So we are somewhat even in XP, I guess. I wouldn't even be too surprised if he's ahead. He wants his Drake just as much as I do. Not even surprised about that. So I need to wait here and actually spot him when he tries to kill my bottom lane, counter gank, and then we can just do the Drake. Or he wants to kill our old lane, and I might be able to. I don't need to. I can just react to this. Right. If it's like this, I don't even care. I can walk in and walk back. I move in and move out. Let's just walk this thing up. And then I can clear my raptors. But I honestly need to stay around bottom lane, because, or bottom side of the map, because I want to be able to contest this Drake. I love Vladimir in my team. I hate him on the other team. This guy should be dead as well. Don't take the big one, which I recently stopped doing because it just hits your mates. Just don't take Skeech minions with your Q. And now I still can't take Drake because my bottom lane is missing on the map. Like, they only walk up back to the lane now. And if I try to do a Drake, even especially after getting spotted by this ward, the enemy knows what's going on, and they will just 2v1 me at Drake, and I will throw it away. Now I might be able to actually do something about this Drake. I see the enemy more. And wait. I'm retarded. I have vision in this brush. Why am I walking into it? This Wukong is annoying. Oh wow. Yeah, they really want this Drake. And honestly, with how we are set up on the map right now, I do believe that we actually have to drop it. Because this might be a 4v5, which we can't win. Not right now. Yeah, this will be a 4v5. I might be able to steal it though. Wow. Just got punched around like a pinball. And they still lose out on this because they just wasted their top lane. Yeah, this was a good Drake attempt by them. They turned it completely on it. Sadly, my Vladimir died. But like this, it doesn't really matter. Right? Yeah, I can take this. I spot 3 of them on the map. Thank you, Jax. You just won us the game, I believe. Well, never underestimate Ludocog more. They're just so strong. Right. Take the free drag, thanks to Jax, who did a crazy good work there. I love him. Jax took 3 towers, an inhibitor, and after that, we took the bottom lane as well. So good. Oh, okay. I didn't think my Jax was already this strong, but I take it. Honestly, if I just group around him, I might be able to win the game by doing nothing really. I just need to make sure he doesn't die. So let's kill the Maokai along with my Jax. He's dead already, by the way. Where is he? Oh, he's standing inside of me, which means I can't hit him at all with my E. Alright, nice Aftershock kill, which I totally intended to do. Wukong is still coming back from base. I will take the Krug camp so he can't get back into the game, and the Scatter Crab as well, just because it's worth so much. If you can farm the enemy jungle without taking any risks, always do it. It sets the enemy jungle way behind. Because he can barely make the effort to go into your jungle, where he has to take some huge risks, which he absolutely doesn't want to do if he's already behind. But recall, this is Deadman's Plate and another ruby crystal with a... Actually, it's this buy. Need to get my calculations straight for the next few games. Right. If I don't mess this up, we can play this super clean. I believe my Vladimir knows he's about to die. Oh wow. Good effort. Really good. Please no, Jax, please no. Oh. Can't finish him there. Can we get this? No. Oh, sorry. Not my intention. Right. It's a 3v3. We don't have any creeps. Baron isn't up, so farm the enemy jungle. Or try to siege the enemy tower. And honestly, sieging the enemy tower is better because it's an objective. Barely. Nice. That's some good tower damage there. Keep him away. Just poke him with a few snowballs and then get out. Also, if I stay around my Twitch, I just keep him in danger zone. So don't do that. Right. Might be able to actually roll to the... Oh, not. But we can take this camp without taking any risks here. Right now, the Jax is splitting bot side, so if we don't do any pressure on the rest of the map, he will die. And in an absolutely needless way, which we could have prevented just by pressuring another lane. Well, let's just back up. So, need to make sure my... Yeah, this might work. Oh, I should have ulted for the additional shield on my ultimate, of course. If I had used it, I might have been able to get up another Q after that, and I most likely would have survived. So I could have just played this a little bit better, but making sure my Twitch doesn't die there was one of my top priorities, of course. And I honestly do believe him surviving there was the better option than him dying and me surviving. So I take it. Even then I could have survived, I guess. But can I reinforce this? No, I can't. Time, I guess. Can I? Good. No, I can't. But that's too bad. So I might be able to actually help this flat now. Does he have? No, he doesn't. Well, he doesn't need it because his sustain is just so high anyway. But here we see the power of a Yumi. Come on, now I can snowball. But, oh, just get out. I can't fight them, I don't have the damage here. Check what's up. Kog'Maw, Lulu and Maokai. I see Kog'Maw on the map, so I can actually take this Drake, I guess. Maybe if Jax is coming. Like this I need to leave. I don't know where the enemies are. Like I know where their ADC is, but I can't see Wukong now. With Jax around it's safe. Oh. Oh. That's disgusting. It's really disgusting. And also need to keep away from their ADC just because he deals max HP damage, which is one of the biggest threats to Nunu. It's also the reason why I dislike Vayne players so much. Oh man. I do want to save her. Right. Saved her. Now I can just go out. Because they can't take us down, but we can't take them on either. 3 inhibs open. Right. I do believe if we take out a crowbar and force our way through, we will lose. So I want to play it the safe way by taking Baron and the other Drakes. So I do have to stay around my team, of course. Also I can buy Spirit versus Detroit now. So TCS up on also 2 levels. So the jungle difference is here. Also he has 6 steps more than me. Don't die so much, guys, don't die so much. It's like, yeah, you could have 20 kills, but not dying 8 times is the better part if you ask me. Also don't die 4 times if you can prevent it. This is dangerous. Really dangerous. I do want to ping him back. Right? Yeah, reinforce bottom. That's the right decision. How did I not spot this? But my Twitch did. Maybe because he has the Yumi on him and, well, he just piggybacks alongside of him anyway. Also, this is GG by the way. They do have 20 seconds on cooldown and it's only 1 Nexus tower left, so this is GG. Right guys, let's get into the damage graphs. We can see my objective damage, which is as usual really high because I'm playing Nunu. Props to my Jax of course, and damage hit once more, crazy amount. I probably could have destroyed some more wards, but my focus was more about keeping Jax and Twitch alive, so I didn't really have time to destroy wards. All in all, this was a super nice game. The Jax did some crazy work when I tried to take the Ocean Drake and the enemy team was too talented on it. We got the Ocean Drake. He took 3 towers and an inhibitor, and then I got the Ocean Drake because they finally had to react. So that's it. Leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.